Hi everyone, my name's Chris and I'm a sessional academic in the Film, Screen and Animation School. I'm also a professional editor and I've worked on videos for clients such as Bechtel and Super Amart. Here at QUT I teach across 4 different units at both Kelvin Grove and Caboolture. I really enjoy teaching. However, I found that communicating with over 300 students whilst also working in the film industry definitely has its challenges. I get mail. Lots of mail. And that's a good thing. I get excited knowing that my students are engaged in their learning and are seeking my support. And I know that by responding to these queries as fast as possible helps to ensure their success. But sometimes it's not as simple as sending a quick reply from my iPhone. What happens when the very question that a student is asking me hasn't been fully articulated? Most of the students I teach are in their first year of university, and I've observed that whilst many are extremely confident with email technology, they've had limited exposure to professional email communication strategies. I often find myself replying multiple times to an email just to identify a student's full name and unit of study. I wanted to see if I could do something about this problem, so I decided to make a film. So the logical place to begin was with a storyboard. Now you'll see I'm no visual artist, they're just little line drawings, but it was useful in helping me plan out the stages of my film. You'll see I've got a piece to camera, I recognised that I wanted some kind of animated title, then I was going to have some tutors reading out different emails, and then it was going to end with me doing some suggestions. And then I typed up a script. So here's an example using a traditional film and television script format, where you have vision down one side and audio down the other. And it's broken into segments for each presenter, manageable chunks to record and then edit together at a later date. So let's take a look. Here's a little snippet of the final film. I present to you 3 handy tips for emailing your tutor. Tip 1, always include your name and unit code, either in the subject heading or in the body of the email. Tip 2, be specific. The more accurate your question is, the better the response we can give you. If you have many questions, put them in a list. Also, please check Blackboard before you hit send. The answer may already be there waiting for you. And tip 3, always be professional. We understand that an email is not the same as a formal letter, but it's not the same as a text message either. Avoid being overly familiar and always be polite. If you do these 3 simple things, I can guarantee you'll be your tutor's favourite student. So some of those tips may seem a little bit basic to you, but if you've never had to engage in professional email practice before, I thought this resource could be really useful. The video adopts an instructable blended learning format that supports self-paced learning. I wanted to create a video that was going to be engaging and entertaining for first-year students. I also wanted to create a resource that I could reuse across the multiple units that I teach. In achieving that goal, I realised that the film could resonate beyond my own teaching practice. I've made the video publicly available on both YouTube and QUT Media Warehouse, so that any QUT student can enhance their communication skills and develop academic self-efficiency. The film's transferable content prepares all students for real-world professional contexts, where the ability to craft a succinct email is often critical. Upon reflection, both students and staff have responded positively to the video. Audiences have appreciated my energetic delivery, and it's been the catalyst for laughter and lively conversations in the classroom. During production, I employed an iterative design methodology, and I've re-edited the film several times based on audience feedback. For example, in the version that you just saw then, there have been extra animations and sound effects added since the original edit. I published the final version of the film about a month ago, and it's already received over 250 views on YouTube. I've been approached by several unit coordinators within my own faculty who have wanted to screen the film, and I warmly invite anyone watching this video to share it with your own students as well. In summary, I've produced a high-quality, blended learning video that positively motivates students to engage in professional email practice. This task was achieved with minimal resources, requiring only an hour to shoot and about a day to edit, using my previous experience as a filmmaker. Since screening this film, there's been a discernible improvement in the quality of my students' emails, and I believe that my students are now critically reflecting on their digital communications with staff.